Hi. Alright guys, I'm back at James' house.
Yeah.
And that means giant food. We survived the tea cake headbutt.
Did a few days with concussion,
yeah,
but
it did hurt.
after that it was all good.
So with Easter coming up, there's these things in the UK, you might be able to get them around the world, called cream eggs. It's actually one like that, and they're getting smaller, aren't they?
They're getting smaller and smaller,
Yeah.
so we thought enough is enough. Cadbury, wake up.
Yeah. We've got a light fitting that we've just bought from a shop. This is how we discovered it. So we're in a shop and we normally don't really know what we're doing with all these giant foods, and we found this electrical light. So
Don't you think giant cream egg when you see that?
yeah, baby, good times.
Now we got it, we need to make our mould.
We're going to paper mache that old school.
Oh. You got that in there or not?
I don't think so, mate. I think if we like grip this bit together with a bit of tape, that looks like some sort of futuristic thing. Maybe you could keep that as a memento, or we could like let someone have this. We could send it
To like remake a light.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Amazing. We got a light out of it. And
Let's tack it. It's alright.
Oh, that's looking good.
It's like some.
I don't know. It's kind of like some sort of like Wolverine claw, like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't want to say it, but
Yeah. Stay away. Ah, just smacked my head on the wall. Folks, we're just setting up our paper mache station. That is PVA glue, right, mate?
it is.
Little funny story happened to you, didn't it, in the shop?
Yeah, we were in the shop earlier and I got ID'd for PVA glue.
Amazing. So,
Yeah.
what do you think they might be doing with that?
I'm not sure, but I don't know why you'd ID me for that.
It's fine. Don't drink it, kids. So we're going to work from the base, which is a good tip in life.
It's good work from the base up.
Yep. So paper mache up there, which should help hold these flimsy bits together. Good times. And so it begins, guys. I'm not going to film all this step because it's going to take ages, and I've got to help James here. But yeah, first strip is down.
Strips are going on, just layering it over nicely, build it up,
Yeah.
let it dry out, it'll be a nice crisp eggshell. Right guys, in here we've got our mould, we've now paper mache'd all over it. As you can see, it's starting to look like a big eggshell.
Yeah.
For the top, we've got a bowl and we've covered it in paper mache again.
Nice.
Ready, and hopefully we'll cut it to size and put it over the top, and then we'll fill it with chocolate.
Right, I'm not going to say what I think that looks like, but basically we've got a huge sheet of foil here and the cream egg wrapper. I'm trying to scale it down, right?
Hopefully you're going to paint this
to look like that, right?
So, yeah, similar, yeah. Our own giant version.
Of course,
Okay.
yeah. Crazy. Right, so while James is arranging the colours for me, I'm going to try and like film and paint at the same time. Push this around. So we'll probably fast forward now. So hopefully a nice big decorated wrapper. Okay then folks, alright mate. Our cream egg sign, we've done our first layer of paint, we need to like touch it up a bit. So that is looking good. Happy with that, aren't we? Ooh, where are you taking me?
In the fridge,
In the fridge?
we have one of our moulds,
Yeah.
which we've lined with foil
Yes, we have.
for extra ease.
Yeah, bit of hygiene there.
Yeah.
Got the mould sat on the chair over there, you can just see it in the corner there. And it will be a giant food video, with it, mate? With that little bit of melted chocolate.
That's right.
Douche. So it's going there, we've got about 5 kilos of chocolate sat here. Gonna melt that up, and all we're gonna do, look, I've got a purple fingernail there, it's cool, isn't it? Like that?
You usually paint black, don't you?
Yeah, bit of a gothic, to be honest. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna melt this chocolate up, put it on our moulds, good times.
Start lining it up,
Yeah.
freeze it, line it, chill it, line it,
Chill it,
line it,
chill it,
line it,
chill it.
line it.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll have a bit of an egg.
Yeah. We're just going to put a few lumps of chocolate in there just to get an initial layer in our mould. Remember, we're going to do this to both halves. Good times. Oh yeah, just working that up there like that. Got to get it right to the tops as well so it moulds together. Right guys, we've had a busy old session in James' kitchen setting up the shells. Let's have a little look. Cha-chung. There are 2 boats, can you see that? 2 boats of shellness in there. They need time to set. We're going to get them out of the foil now, drizzle them in chocolate for a nice smooth finish. Then I'm going to come back tomorrow where we're going to do the filling. It's intense, but it's going to be worth it. Morning guys, we're back at James' house. Yeah, it's been an overnight set, right?
It has. All we were doing was melting chocolate yesterday, so we didn't have much to show you, I'm afraid.
No, it's a little bit boring steps, so hence the change of clothes. But
we're back.
Cha-chung! Check out this. This is 1/2. It's rock hard.
Solid.
There is no
solid
way.
egg.
Hello? That is like even harder than the headbutt one, right?
Yeah,
on the tea cake.
that.
We are not, there's no way, it's thick walls. So we've got two halves like that, which we're gonna bond together. A little bit of bad news, painting the foil was not amazing. It's come out good when we started doing it, but it's sort of crinkled up. So I've got a little project later where I'm gonna do that again at home, so I'll probably film a little bit of that. And for the moment, we've got to get our filling back.
Yeah.
It's like a little boat, isn't it?
It is.
We tried to do that earlier with the foil, but it kind of backfired. Yeah, it looks more realistic now. We've made like a chocolate Noah's Ark. Right, folks, it's time to make the fondant. James is having his breakfast. You okay?
Yeah. Cocoa Pops, alright.
Breakfast of champions. So what we've got here is a bowl, and there's a good amount of icing sugar in there, about 800 grams, and I'm just going to add like a little splash of water at first. That's probably a little too much initially, but we're just going to sort of make a paste with it. And then obviously it's got to be quite thick and manoeuvrable, and we'll dye a little bit of it orange to make a yolk colour. Yeah. I'm not zooming in on your genitals, mate. We're up nice and high this time. That's why we're laughing. If any of you are wondering, we just filmed this a minute ago, and I was like, my arm's getting quite heavy. Like it's like, and I was like, wasn't actually shooting James' face, so it was a bit like broke back cream egg. Yeah.
Getting worse.
Yeah. Sorry. Right, folks. It turns out we need more icing sugar, so I've just bought 14 more bags. Hopefully that's going to be enough. We're nearly there.
Hey man, the arms are growing.
Ooh, yeah! Yeah, it's coming together well. I've got our fondant there, so we're just going to take a little batch and dye that yellow for the yolk bit. It's going to go into our chocolate arc. Amazing things happen in the supermarket, which you just saw. Just after that, some old man was in the background going, hello, hello. So I'm not going to keep him in there, because, you know, this is all about me and you today, James, right?
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Look at that.
That's it. Oh my goodness.
It looks like a frozen avalanche.
Oh! While that's going in there, we've got another pot right here, which we're going to dye yellow to make our yolk. Excellent.
Excellent, that's no yolk.
Yeah, cracking.
Yeah, awesome. Smashing.
How to turn an egg white.
Oh, that looks like egg white.
Yeah, baby.
Egg yolk already.
Let's just do that. Let's leave it as that is. That's cool. Does it taste the same? Or does it taste like egg?
It tastes like yolk.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Check that out. So we'll just let it sort of rest on there. We've got half of the mixture going in here, the other half going in the other half, and then we're just going to let it set overnight to really firm up. Thanks. Right folks, so just to show you, in the fridge right now, because we've got to leave this to set overnight again. That was a nice little quick shift today. Cha-chung, we've got 2 eggs down there, all getting a set. So I'm going to go home now and replicate our failed wrapper. And this time we'll do it with acrylics. Right folks, so we're here in my kitchen. I've managed to get hold of some lacquer for our wrapper. Wow, that rhymes. No, I don't know, terrible. So here we go, it's working really well. I've just give it a nice spray of the lacquer, and our acrylic paint is sticking to it really, really well. So any minute now, we should see a funky, big old, brand new wrapper. Good times. Cha-ching, check that out. That is looking pretty darn good. The acrylic paint worked a treat. It's gonna set overnight, then I'll take it back to James's. Hello? Say hello. What book is that? Can I see the cover? Da, da, da. Guys, who is that on the cover? Just a little interlude from the Giant Food. My book has arrived. Little plug if you haven't. Ta-da! Yeah, Chloe's little page in there. Can't show all the pages. If you want to buy it, check out the links in the description down below. It'd be really helpful. There's no Giant Food in there, sorry, but amazing recipes. Anyhow, let's crack on. That was an egg pun. Right, folks, we're back at James' house. It's night time.
It's night time.
Are you alright?
Yeah?
Yeah. The wrapper's looking good. James hasn't seen the wrapper, but the acrylic paint did work, mate, just to let you know.
Cool.
So yeah, this is it. We've got our 2 egg moulds here. These have come out of the fridge. I've had about a good 8 hours set. Can you hear that? It's actually quite nice and firm. But we've got to flip that onto there and then seal it with the melted chocolate in the background there. Are you excited?
Flip reverse it.
Yeah. A girl! Let me see you.
Girl!
Let me see you work it, baby. And if you let me, I'm gonna flip. Come work with me.
Should flip there.
Right, folks, so just setting up the tripod there, so we're going to tip it. Hopefully this works. I know there's a lot of people that are riding on this happening. I've sent some pictures out on Instagram. There's a big buzz. We've got to make it happen, man. Let's give it a go. Oh, it's on, guys. Oh my gosh. Right. So now we need to act really fast. Let me just quickly zoom in.
It's holding.
Is it holding?
Yeah, the fondant is holding.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, man. It's a little bit like Blair Witch Project with the lack of light in here. Where are you, James? Where are you? Right, we now got to seal that up with melted chocolate. Wow, I'm excited. A little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the film Cocoon, or it does look like another 80s movie, the Flight of the Navigator. Do you remember that film?
Yeah, yeah.
Flight of the Navigator, we have made it. So yeah, we're just going to seal around those edges, keep it all together, and then we put it in the fridge again, the set, right?
Set it, and then we look at decorative art.
Decorative finishes in the wrapper. Good times. Alright guys, so that is a standard size Cadbury's cream egg, and if we pan out, James, my lovely assistant, is going to just put that right there, compared to the, hi Daddy, how you doing? Or it's like it's gone sort of like for a little, there you go, so, no,
not at all.
No, sorry, okay.
We're now going to smooth it over with chocolate.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the bits where Barry's done a bad job on that side.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, it's nice and sealed, but yeah, we just want it nice and flush, right? So we can score that design into it.
That's it.
So how about tomorrow, to finish it off?
Day 3.
Day 3. It's been a 3-day session on this, so guys, hope you appreciate this. 3 days of loving, and it's worked. So why don't we come back tomorrow with a bit of a chocolate theme? Chocolate.
Let's do it.
Yeah, just chocolate themed. Morning folks, it's day 3, we are back, and we said chocolate... What? We said like chocolate themed, or like are you the Easter Bunny?
Easter Bunny.
Can you even see in that?
Yeah.
Alright, so chocolate Easter themed, let's finish off this giant egg. Good times. Oh my gosh, mate, that is enormous. And it's freestanding, we've got the wrapper behind it, so let's get it in the wrapper. Alright, what is that you're holding?
This is a cream egg.
Alright, well,
but that
is
a giant cream egg.
Oh my goodness. Look at the size of it. It's enormous. Should we weigh it and stuff?
I don't think we have to.
Huh?
It weighs a ton. We have to weigh it.
Yeah, definitely. Like a fish. We just caught like a giant fish. It's just, oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Unbelievable. Right, folks, so we're now just weighing it.
14 kilos.
Really?
Yeah. 10, 15, 20.
Oh my, wow.
Just over 2 stone.
It's 2 stone. That's heavier than like Phoebe and Chloe, I'm sure.
That's over 2 stone.
Oh my gosh. Amazing
2 stone,
times.
4 pounds.
How's it going, man?
Getting there.
We're just trying to get into our giant egg right now, and hopefully we'll have a little taste.
Oh.
You alright?
Yeah, breakthrough.
Breakthrough. Let's see what's going on. So that's our standard cream egg halved, and that is our monstrosity giant cream egg halved. When we did remove the lid, James got a bit of an injury, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, take care.
Yeah. Take care, Jenny. Lieutenant Dan, Bubba, what happened? We've got like loads of Forrest Gump puns going on for this whole video.
Yeah.
We haven't really filmed much of that. We've just been doing Forrest Gump lines the whole time. Ice cream!
Lieutenant Dan!
Lieutenant Dan, right.
Legs.
Yeah, so we've got some shards here that we're going to dunk in there now. And Monge 2. Good times.
Monge 2.
Like Monge 2, like French. Monge 3.
Peas.
Peas! Right folks, we have been tucking into our giant cream egg. It is like an embryo giant egg fondue of loving. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe and comment. You guys are loving the giant food, right?
That's it, and if you like these, check out the giant food playlist.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel like Alice in Wonderland, where everything's huge.
It's like James and the giant food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And I've got like Oompa Loompa hair in my face. Cheers for all the love, guys. The next video we do is going to be with lots of people because we're going away for a weekend. So you're going to love it. Good times.
Cheers, guys.
We survived the giant tea coke headbutt. Coke. Coke.
Me and Barry thought it looked like a perfect egg shape.
Can't see your face.
Me and Barry.
Hi. All right, guys.
Don't know why, but I got ID'd.
Yeah. A little bit more.
Yeah.
Oops. Is that enough?
Crisp. Eggshell.
Nice. Right folks, so we've had the hairdryer on that a little bit and it's going to just dry naturally. It's looking good, man.
Should we tell them what we've done first?
Yeah.
Wow, you love me, Jenny.
Forrest Gump lines while cooking. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Ice cream.
I keep cutting his face off. I'm not used to holding it like this. Like, hi James. Sounds alright to you? I think we're just freestyling it, yeah?
I think it was in my crotch, but yeah.
Yeah. going well.
Yeah.
So are you Stop my shank.
My shank?
Mummy, can I lick the bowl? Shut up and flush the toilet. My next thing. I drew a line for you, and it was all yellow. Popped a big, like, cocoon-shaped thing, or a disaster, right?
Yeah, that's very nearly. Where are it?
What's about it? I'm just talking to myself. He is there. I want to dance with somebody. Just looking at the size comparison, man. Check that out.
It's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's child.
Just realised.
Huh?
Just realised.
Yeah. Baby, I can do it from a kiss from a rose on the way. Morning, guys. It is the final day. We are ready to unveil. I've got some shards here. We're just going to dick them in there. Got a little bit of an injury, right, mate?
Yeah, man.
And to your head as well. Where's that come from? That happened last night?
What?
On your head? You got
Check out our other giant food.
Check out our other